the World Wrestling Alliance, where professional wrestling is real.
Rise up. Rise up.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the WWA special show, the Night of Atonishment. We are live at the Royal Albert Hall in London. I'm good old JR as always, alongside with Don West and Michael Hayes. We've got so much in store for you here tonight in the United Kingdom. We've got a World Championship match up for grabs. We've got the crowning of our first Euro champion to be decided. We've got the tag titles. We've got the TV title up for grabs. Everything and everything more will be on the line tonight at the Night of Atonishment. Let's not waste any more time. Let's head down to ringside and get straight into the action. Surprise, London, England! Big Daddy Cool Diesel is in the building! But not just in the building, not just in the capital of the United Kingdom, but in the World Wrestling Alliance. Bet you weren't expecting me to debut now, were ya? Well, you might be wondering, how did I get here and why? Well, just to play it straight, I was just sitting around back over in the United States, at home, scratching my bad rear, getting a paycheck from Moneybags McMahon, when I got a letter through my door pinned to a very, very large check. That letter told me, effective immediately, my job was to talk to him and his associates. Now I understand a certain old Manny from Louisville had words to say about my new employer. And normally, I wouldn't give a jerk-ass shit except for the zeros on that check that made me give a real shit. Yo, Jay Corney. I love the way that you live in 1985 or 87 or whatever year you're mentally stuck in. But dude, man, I clearly don't know what side of the bed you woke up on, or whatever smoking joint or how many tennis rackets you stuffed up your own ass with. But dude, man, you had the mental insane words to say what you said at Bash to the Beach at AEW. But listen up here, Jay Corney. If you keep opening your mouth and affecting my opportunity to collect very large checks, then you and I are going to have a serious problem. And I mean serious problems. And I think it's best for you and I to don't go there. Now, back to business. Tonight, my new boss would like to give you great British people to have a great time here at the Night of Astonishment. Because that's exactly what this night's about. And here in the World Wrestling Alliance, this so-called revolution you're all going through, well, I'd just like to say Big Daddy Cool would want to be a part of it as well. Because back there, all the talent, old and new and past and present, they have a lot to give. And I, for one, believe every one of those guys who want to be here for greatness, for bringing pro wrestling back to where it should have been, and where it should be for the rest of time. But here's some advice from Big Daddy, boys. Enjoy your time with this revolution. Just ignore what old men in their basements have to say whilst you're paying your good money to see the talent perform for you. And, well, as much as I'd like to stay out here and talk a lot, guys, unfortunately, judging by my watch is saying, I think I've just run out of time. So, I'm gonna go back and collect my last check. But don't worry, everybody. Big Daddy Cool Diesel will be hanging around. Because I know you all love me, just like I loved each and every one of you who have supported me over the years. So continue on this revolution in the WWA and enjoy the show. Love you all, folks! Well, that was certainly a very intriguing debut by Big Daddy Cool Diesel. But I have to say, I think John Cornette should never have said any of that when he stepped back to the beach. You got that right there, Don West. Now, ladies and gentlemen, earlier on, just before we went on the air, during the pre-show, we have a bit of a recap that we can run down here for you. Earlier tonight, we had 4 matches before we went on live. Andre the Giant took on Kane in their first one-on-one meeting. It was a back-and-forth battle, but in the end, Kane won the match via DQ. Up next was the departure of Nikki Ash, who apparently was traded during the summer draft, and the debuting of Viper occurred. While Nikki Ash tried to look good, Viper absolutely dominated and got a huge victory. Up next was Zack Sabre Jr. taking on the Governor, Martin Stone. Clash of 2 British styles, but in the end, it was Martin Stone who surrendered to Zack Sabre Jr., courtesy of his cross-arm breaker. And in the main event of the pre-show, it was Hulk Hogan and Doug Williams, 2 legends of their generations, clashing it out in an awe-inspiring match. But in the end, it was Hulk Hogan who got the victory over Doug Williams, and in the end, the two sorted out their differences and settled it with a handshake, showing the code of honor and respect. Indeed it was, Michael Hayes. All those matches told an intriguing story. But here tonight at the Night of Astonishment, we've got so much to go through. And I'm telling you, whoever's going to fight The Undertaker in the main event is beyond a mystery to me, because we don't even know who he's going to be facing. Not even the dead man himself knows. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go down to ringside and see what's about to happen. Creatures of the night, I've come here to address while I prepare to face another challenger who earned his right to fight me for this championship. But now onto more matters. Since the formation of 3 companies that have begun the new eras of professional wrestling, it's caught my attention, for I have seen talents of all generations come together to seek greatness and dreams to turn into reality. Others achieved the right way in the code of honor, the will, and the passion to belong here and respecting one's other's generation, such as the likes of Bret Hart, AJ Styles, Bryan Danielson, Cody Rhodes, and even Sting. While there are those who will do anything while there are those who will do what it takes to only make it about themselves, disgracing the business of professional wrestling with greed and dishonor, with low-life motivation, and for the sake of cash and dollars. Take examples to the likes of the fallen Roman Reigns, The Miz, and MJF. The talent in the WWA have all the potential that I see within. They will soon become great champions that will follow in my footsteps and the trail of my shadow. But unlike AEW, a mixed company of loyalists who see who they seem fit as worthy champions, but remain so hostile to anyone regarding the talent alone. I am accepted by these people as a world champion who will so honorably give others their right to have a go at challenging me for this title that I hold with honor and respect. Just like Bret the Hitman Hart and the newly crowned WWF champion, Cody Rhodes. However, unlike my former home that I no longer recognize, the WWF, I am no worthless big dog wannabe tribal chief a-hole tyrant whose reign meant nothing to me or to any of us in the WWA or even in AEW, who forever shamed his Samoan family and only used his self-negotiations where he didn't have to defend his championship as frequently, which to all of us, championship belt brings shame, no meaning, worthlessness, and no sense of pride to go with it. Whereas here, in the WWA, my new home, we will defend our titles like real champions. Champions that for all of you creatures of the night can be proud of. That you can respect, admire, and one who you can see defend anywhere it sees fit, and one where it does not demand, but earns your acknowledgement and earns the championship gold. But when you step up to face The Undertaker. I will make sure that my World Heavyweight title is defended as it should meant to be. But if you fail to achieve in freeing it from the Reaper's grip,
Sorry to interrupt, dead man. But I think we've all had enough of your long, rambling speeches. You say you are here for the young guys, that you will take on all comers. Yet you have defended that title against giants of legends past and young rookies barely 5 years into the business. But what about people like me? Where's my title shot? I've had to settle for token tag title matches with Sheamus that I had to win by beating ourselves half to death in that 4-corner match last month. Been there, done that. There is only one championship I want in the WWA, and that is the one around your waist. The death grip you've had on it and this company is so obvious that even guys in other shows see it. The man that runs this company is protecting you from guys like me, because he knows that if we get into the ring, I will beat you for that title.
is that so, Antonio Cesaro? It seems like the Swiss Superman is walking on thin ice. What you need to understand, boy, I am not out here to bury talent young and old. I am here defending this title like a true champion should. What you're telling me is not true. You must understand, Finn Balor earned his shot against me, and he ended up losing gracefully. Braun Breaker was given an opportunity to become a double champion, but his inexperience and youth is what costed him. And Andre the Giant would have been a worthy challenger had he not broken the code of honor. So, I defended this title a third time and showed what dominant I can be. Yet I will admit, I was convinced that he was gonna beat me. But my dark will and my Creatures of the Night support is what kept me going, and I remained unbeaten, thus destroying the eighth wonder of the world. And now, you've come out here, and everything that you have said to me, I don't believe any of it. Yet, Cesaro, it seems like you lack patience from what I can see. There's an old saying, patience is a virtue. You know, deep down, I could have selected anyone else. You could have had the next shot at hope and glory. But it seems like your disrespect and attitude towards me makes me wonder, if not question, if you're not worthy.
I'm done waiting. I am done talking. You will give me the match tonight, or I will come down and swing you around until you give it to me. I've been misused by this company since day one, and now I'm demanding my shot. I'm taking the spotlight from greedy legends like you, who steals the glory from guys like me, who are still in their prime. Give me what I want, or I will make you truly dead for good.
So you're demanding a shot against me, are you? Well, it seems like I'm left with no option. If you are that desperate to take this title away from me, well, consider your demanding challenge is accepted. On one condition. If you beat me, not only do you end my undefeated streak, but you become the World Heavyweight Champion of the WWA. But if I win, Your career is over, and you will never become a part of the era of revolutionizing this new company.
My career? That's all? The way I see it, if I don't beat you, then I don't want to be in this stupid company or this damn cold, wet country anymore. You're wrong.
Just remember, Antonio Cesaro, it's your own greed, your demand, and most of all the lack of patience is what will bring you down. And you will join the 4 souls that came before you. And I will see to it that the Swiss Superman will rest in peace. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWA World Television Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Woodstock, Georgia, Braun Breaker. And his opponent, from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing 340 pounds, WWA World Television Champion, Keith Lee.
What a fantastic match there from Keith Lee as he defends the television title. And ladies and gentlemen, WWA management have authorized me to let you all know about a new set of rules that will be going on with the television title. It's called the Lucky 7. And what it means is if a world television champion defends their title 7 times, they can then cash in that championship. They will vacate the championship for a shot at the WWA World Heavyweight Championship. Now, draws do absolutely count. You can draw with a time limit, a DQ, or a count out. Any of that does apply. If you walk out of the event with the WWA Television Championship 7 times, you can cash it in for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. And what a game-changing set of rules that is, folks. With that said, let's go back to ringside, and I'll see you later.
Rise up.
Whoa, so where's your mystery partner, fella?
Our partner? Well, he's been here for a while, actually. In fact, he's right behind you. Aren't you, Pete?
Here are your winners and new WWA Tag Team Champions, the Viking Raiders.
Alright, wrestling fans, Sean Mooney here on location, and I have a little bit of disturbing news. A source from within let me know that they believe that Glenn Barker may not be the actual owner of the WWA. You heard it right, folks. He has been the figurehead. He's been running this thing, and for all intents and purposes, he has all of the managerial power. However, sources close to him said to us, and we got an anonymous tip, that several financial backers backed Glenn in making the WWA a possibility. How else can he afford the rest of this talent? Of course. But the difference is those financial backers may have had a clause in their contract that they will have creative and, well, ultimate power in the WWA due to the investment that they made monetarily. Now, I did go and look into this, and I found evidence that one of the corporations that invested in World Wrestling Alliance and started this company up was a company called Titan Sports. Now, for those of you who don't know, Titan Sports is the former name of the company that used to own the World Wrestling Federation. Then it became WWF, then became WWE. But originally, it was known as Titan Sports through the 80s and 90s. So, folks, I mean, you could join your own conclusions at that, but there seems to be one individual that could be behind it who was ousted from his own company. And given a lot of the talent that we've got here in the WWA, it would make a lot of sense if this person was the financial backer behind starting up the WWA. Folks, I've got nothing else than that. I'm going to continue investigating this. I thank Glenn for letting me put this on the air. I know it can't be easy to air this. However, I will get to the truth, and I will let you know as soon as I do. Back to you guys at ringside.
Came back for a bit, and then Cesaro got hit with a second tubes. That was it. Then it must have been. The winner of this bout, and new WWA Women's Champion, Mandy Rose.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! So this is the World Wrestling Alliance. My God. Man, I'm gonna be honest. This new company, at my first impression, is breathtaking right now. With such a following of fans, with all the potential to take wrestling to the path and preserving what sport this is all about. Just like it was about glory days in the NWA, it's what the Nature Boy can see. Woo, 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 woo! Talent of old and new, all coming together. Men and women who are so passionate just to leave their blood, their sweat, and their tears in this very ring. But before I get on to what I mainly need to discuss, there's something I need to talk about for just a moment. If you will indulge the Nature Boy. So, thank you. Thank you so much. This is unbelievable. Thank you. So, I was talking to some of the guys on the back, and they wanted me to get this off of not just my chest, but everyone else's chest. So last week, before the Nature Boy Ric Flair got the news that he was being traded to WWA, I was watching a show that claims to be All Elite. Yeah. I'm gonna boo this show too, yeah. And I saw an old friend of mine. You probably know him very well. His name is Jimmy Cornette. Yeah. I think that's the first time in a real long time that the Nature Boy has gotten an asshole chant just for mentioning someone's name. But they're not calling me an asshole, they're calling you an asshole, Jimmy Cornette. Yeah, I've been seeing everything you've been saying on Twitter, everything you've been saying on Facebook. Jimmy Cornette, you say that Ric Flair is a washed up has-been that needs to just call it quits? That needs to go to the retirement home? You know what, Jimmy? Let me get this jacket off. Oh my God, get this tie off. You know what? Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna need to drop my own jacket. Hold on. Woo! Jimmy! I may be over 70 years old, but I still got it, baby. I still got it. That's right. I still got it. My career may be over. Yes, I will admit that. I will admit that my career is over. I don't have a chance to do this ever again. Yeah, I know. But Jimmy, you say you know all about the Nature Boy. You say you know all about the Nature Boy. But Jimmy, if you remember, back in 1978, my career should have ended. I should not have been here. I should not be standing here. I should not be breathing. I should not be talking into a microphone. Back in 1978, lightning struck my umbrella, bounced off my umbrella, and zapped the guy right next to me. I should be dead, but I'm not. I am a blessed man, Jimmy Cornette. But you know what? You say that the guy who drafted you in WWA back in January just let you dry up and sit on the shelf? Jimmy, you know darn well how this business works, or you claim to know how this business works, man. Sometimes things just don't fall into place. Well, Jimmy, here's something that you need to understand, big man. That maybe it just wasn't your time. You say that you have made it in All Elite. You say that FTR is the greatest tag team in wrestling history. I got more talent in my pinky finger than those two put together. So Jimmy, maybe the next time that you are either hosting your little podcast in your mom's basement, or the next time that you're at an All Elite show, maybe take a look into the crowd, and you'll see a sign like what this
But this guy right here is holding on. This sign says, Flair is God. They're calling me God. Hell, I am God in this industry. So Cornette, you can talk all you want, you son of a bitch. But I'm throwing out the challenge right here, right now. Because I'm not a coward like you. I will find the hottest tag team in WWA. And I will meet you and your so-called FTR. Name the time, the place, and bring the champagne, buddy, because when the Nature Boy is in town, everybody will be styling and profiling. Woo! Now that I've gotten that off my chest, back to what I was talking about. The women of this business. I'm sure you all saw what Bayley and Mandy Rhodes did here tonight, didn't you? That was an impressive battle, wasn't it? My God, that was so glorious. And that's something that the Nature Boy respects. And that is ladies fighting like hot badass pros, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah. But unfortunately for you two, neither of you, and the Nature Boy says, neither one of you will be champion for very long. Because the guy who owns this place, the guy who helped create this new company, it could be the Nature Boy as far as we know. Woo woo woo! Has sponsored Revolution and made the premium trade in wrestling today. At the event that is known as Of Hope and Glory. The true queen of wrestling herself. That's right. She is the daughter of the styling, profiling, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun will arrive and debut here to begin her reign of the women's division of the World Wrestling Alliance. Woo! Thank you all so much. God bless you all. I love you all. Thank you.
Well, JR, it seems like the Nature Boy took his time to get there, and I certainly hope our lawyers in the WWA are available. Indeed, they're down west. Ric Flair went off script there, ladies and gentlemen, and we humbly apologize for that. But be that as it may, his daughter, Charlotte Flair, will be debuting at our next official pay-per-view, which is called Hope and Glory. And from what Flair said, she'll have her eyes set on the newly crowned women's champion, which is now being held by Mandy Rose. Indeed, we've seen the title change hands, and now Mandy Rose has got a long list of challenges to defend, and Charlotte Flair will be among them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been getting word that something's happening in the back, something to do with Samoa Joe. Guys, let's get back there and find out. We cut backstage and we can see Samoa Joe has been laid out, beaten and battered. And then the attacker reveals himself. It's none other than Triple H. You thought this was over, Joe? We're far from done. You choked me out, yes, but I still won the match. You screwed yourself out of it, and I hold one victory over you. Come Hope and Glory, if you can make it. We're not gonna just sell this in an ordinary match. We're gonna sell it on my terms. So bring your damn A game. Because the next time you try to cripple me and put me out of my own misery, just know, Joe, I'm that damn good at screwing people, if not crippling. So you better pray that I don't end your career at Hope and Glory. Oh my God, this is disgusting by Triple H. He's taken out Samoa Joe. He was the 10th man to enter this Euro Royal, and now Triple H has screwed him out. Now we gotta find a damn replacement. This is absolutely disgusting by the acts of Triple H. Same here, JR. But we don't know who's gonna replace Samoa Joe. Who in the hell will join now as the 10th new member to join in the fray that we've got right now? We cut backstage and we can now see Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman in the locker room, getting ready as the upcoming battle for the newly titled the Euro Championship is about to be commenced. This is it, Brock Lesnar. This is the night that you get your biggest achievement since you've dominated the WWA over the last 7 months. You have been unbeaten. No one's ever beaten you. And now you will make a bigger statement. You are going to annihilate 8 out of the 9 guys that will stand before you. Whoever survives has you to deal with, if you are the last with 1 to 2 men in there. Just think about it, Brock. This will be the launching of your new career. And unlike the past that you have had before in the fallen WWF, even when you first started back in 2002, this night is going to be your crowning glory. This is the night you become a champion at last, your first taste of WWA gold. I can see it, and I can see it already. They're gonna give all of them a beating. All those guys are gonna take a trip to Suplex City, and one by one, they will all be left battered, bloody, and beaten while you stand tall. London, England will become astonished by you, my client, my once-in-a-lifetime beast of a man who will show the WWA why you are the one and only reigning, conquering, destructive, undisputed, indestructible beast of a carnage from Minneapolis, Minnesota. You got it, Paul. I can already taste that Eurocarnival title already. This is it. This will be the greatest victory I've had. And nobody, as you have said, can't stop me. None of those guys in the Euro Rumble will stop me in creating the foundation of Suplex City and the World Wrestling Alliance.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is the special 10-man Euro Royale, and it will determine your first ever WWA European Champion. The first 2 individuals will start the match, and then every 60 seconds another competitor will enter the ring, depending on the numbers that he drew. The last superstar remaining in this ring after all 10 have entered will be the winner and will be crowned your first ever WWA European Champion. And now introducing the combatants. Introducing the individual that drew number 1, Brock Lesnar. Introducing the individual that drew number 2, Andre the Giant.
folks, I've just been heard word that we've got ourselves a replacement. The 10th entrance is about to make his appearance in taking Joe's place.
I know Joe's going to be number 10 and Triple H put him out. Who's going to replace the Samoan submission machine? I don't know, but what the hell? The wheel's gone black. What's going on? Have we lost power here, JR? Oh no, I didn't do anything, Michael Hayes. I can't see a damn thing in here. Take it easy, Don West. We get the power back on, what the? JR, who's that? What the? Oh my God! Let's put it loud! And that music! That can't be one thing! Holy shit! Jesus! It's Kane! Kane's bringing on for Samoa Joe at number 10! The Big Machine's in London! He's gonna be at the Euro Rumble JR! Jeez! Kane's here to unleash hell! Kane's just walked straight through the mouth of hell! Through hellfire and brimstone! Kane wants the Euro title! Kane's gonna be out 20 guys in 5 over this!
who's your winner and your WWA European Champion, Kane! The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is your main event of the evening. And it is for the WWA World Heavyweight Championship.
C'est un miracle. Est-ce qu'on peut dire c'est vrai? C'est un miracle. Est-ce qu'on peut dire c'est vrai? C'est un miracle. C'est vrai, c'est un miracle. L'amour, on va autrement la vie. On veut tirer en dehors du jour. Au lendemain, c'est le résultat d'une prière. On s'écarte en main, valorisons jusqu'à la mer du jour. Au lendemain, est-ce que le résultat d'une prière c'était maintenant ou jamais? On tient pas compte d'hier. C'est un miracle. Est-ce qu'on peut dire c'est vrai? C'est un miracle.
Introducing first, from Riverside, Switzerland, weighing 232 pounds, Cesare! And his opponent, to be accompanied by Paul Bearer from Death Valley, weighing 328 pounds, he is the WWA World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker! here is your winner, and still WWA World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker.